It's been quite a journey for Alulutho Tshakweni, who has played for the SA U20 team. He's also featured for the Southern Kings in his home province of the Eastern Cape before moving on to the Free State to play for the Cheetahs, and now finds himself in the blue of the Bulls here in Pretoria. He joins me now to speak about the whole journey and where it all started. Alulutho, thank you so much for your time. Were you always a prop? Some players have different stories.
Yeah.
You'll find that you were a wing or you're inside center at some point. For you, which was your first position?
Usually it was basically lock and flank. But then obviously afterwards I transitioned to, in high school, I went to 8 more, specifically flank. Actually only changed to prop grade 11 when under 17 year. Yeah. Credit to James and Stanley actually. Yeah. So he came around. There was a couple of guys who were a bit older in the team, obviously in the first team, so he was just trying to find a lot of loose forwards. So he's like, I think the best position for you right now would probably be prop. And I think I'd worked out properly, and I'm grateful for that, that I actually listened. I was just playing rugby, man, back in that time. I didn't know where it was going to take me, obviously. But yeah, I changed to prop, and that year I made my first border team. I played the border academy that year. Funny enough, all the other years I've actually never made the provincial team. So after changing to prop, I was like, oh, okay, maybe there's something there, you know what I mean?
I mean, you go on, you played your years of first team rugby at Hudson. I still think you went to the wrong school in East London, by the way, but we'll speak about that afterwards. And then you move on to the Southern Kings. You're getting into franchise rugby now. Talk to us about the period where you know that the Southern Kings are interested in you, and were there other options on the table? Did you have to make a big decision? How did that pan out?
I think, honestly, it was obviously for me, and I never knew that I was going to be a professional rugby player. Like, it was never in the cards. Only maybe when I was like 17, 18, I was like, oh, okay, there's stuff called contracts and stuff like that. You don't know, I'm from Tanzania, like, I don't know about stuff like that. So only when later on I knew about stuff like that. Luckily, Robbie Kempson and they actually brought me back to the Southern Kings later on for when I made my professional debut with Coach Dion Davis who's the assistant coach in the box. So maybe they saw something in me. Robbie Kempson, Coach P was there. Sean Bonnie was there. So I think maybe for them, they saw something in me.
Do you remember your debut, where it was, the opposition? And how did it go for you?
Robbie Kempson again. Coach Dion Davids was the head coach that time. Robbie Kempson, I think, just came in the picture there. Heard I was back. I think I was back for like a few days, like a week or so. Called me in at training, like, hey, I hear you back. What's going on? I'm like, yeah, I'm back to studying. He's like, no, man. There's still time. There are crisis of props that time. I think it was like late November, early December, I remember. I got my chance there, and I think we played at NMU against Connacht, actually. The last game I just played now was just against Connacht. So I came on, there was a yellow card, I came on just to do my thing, and I went off again, and I came back on again. So it was crazy, man. I never knew it could happen so quickly, because like I'm saying, I was leaving rugby to go study and be like, I'm actually going to go study and just play part-time rugby, and you know what I mean? So it just changed like that.
You had an SA U20 career as well. If I recall correctly, you're part of the bronze medal winning team. With all of the star-studded players that you mentioned, the Salman Moraz, the Damien Willemses, Wandile Simila. I remember watching that tournament. You know what I'm saying? I watched that tournament. I was backing you guys. Talk to me about being a part of that as a player.
I enjoyed it so much. Like I enjoyed that time in my life, and so many memories. We got that bronze medal. Unfortunately, I think we lost against England in the semi-final. That also hurt, but it's part of rugby, man. That was a good game. I still remember that game, facing the haka for the first time, playing in front of 20,000-30,000 French fans. It was unbelievable, man. Like I feel like that's where I fell in love even more with rugby and like traveling. I'm like, this is the other world, and seeing different cities and playing in different proper fields. Like, it was just amazing, man. Professional, very. So I think it also gave me a thing of like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. I also saw the light in a way, and I also wanted to just chase it and just like give my all and see where it takes me.
For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am Yolulwe Qoshe at Loftus.